Hi! Today we're going to take a look at how to configure your online classes. So this may be via Google Meets, via Zoom, or by the Kidemy platform itself. So once you have configured your online classes, you will always see this banner at the top here, which will let you know any online classes that are scheduled, what time they start, and if it's less than 10 minutes before the class starts, you will have the option at the side to join. Now let's take a look at one of these classes and I'll show you how to configure. So if we click on Salsa, for example, and we head to schedule, there's a button here for streaming configuration at the top. So if we click on this, you'll be able to see that this Salsa class is currently set for a classroom, and it just means that it's an in-person class. So say we wanted to change that, so this class here, which starts in 1 hour, we want to change to a virtual class. So you have two different options. You can change it directly to a virtual class or a hybrid. So this would be a classroom plus a live as well. So for this, we're going to change it to virtual class. And then you just need to click the blue pencil here at the side, and you'll have the option to change this just for this one class. So just for today, the 22nd of May, or you can change it for this and all future classes. So we're going to leave it on just today's, and then you can click here for a streaming platform. So I have chosen Google Meets, but you have the option for Kidemy as well, so you can use our platform itself. However, when it's much larger groups, we do recommend you use an external source. So I have chosen Google Meet. Here you would paste the link for that Google Meet, and then you also have the option at the bottom for password. This here is more for, say, Zoom, where they have a option for a password, which just means that you wouldn't be able to access this if you didn't have that particular password. For now, we're just going to leave it blank. So let's click on Save Configuration. And now you can see that this first class here has been changed to a virtual class, and it's through Google Meets. Perfect. Now, say we wanted to change this now for all of the classes, so the whole lot in this series of classes. We would need to click on the month button next to the streaming. And if we select the first day of classes, for example, March 6th, here you have the option to edit the series. So this would just be for this particular class, for the series of this class. So this is when the first class was, this is until the 30th of June, this has all been configured previously, and here you have the option to change the classroom to virtual, for example, if you wanted it to just be an online class, or if you wanted it to be a hybrid, so online, so like a live class as well as an in-person class, you can leave it as the exterior room that we had selected and simply click on Enable Live Streaming for this class. Now, if we click on Save Changes, that has now been changed for all of those classes. So here we would just need to click on Live Classroom. Click on this and future classes, and then change it to Google Meets. Pop in the link again, and now you can see that all of these classes have now been changed. Perfect. And how do we then access this class? So what we would do is we would click on this button here, and as I mentioned earlier, you would have the option to join the class here, and simply by clicking you will enter into the Google Meet link. And that's it. It's as easy as that. Thank you.